Hi, my name is Rochelle Redford. I'm studying elementary education here at BYU Idaho, and the educator of which I have chosen to present on is William Bagley. Mr. William Bagley was born March 15th of 1874 to Ruth and William, and they were good parents to him, say the papers. He attended school in Detroit, where he was born, and after finishing high school, he decided he wanted to attend college to study agricultural sciences, which he did. And he attended the Michigan Agricultural College, which is now known as Michigan State University. After 4 years of being enrolled in the Michigan Agricultural College, he received his degree. But upon becoming a member of society once again, he found that there were no job opportunities that he had, and he had no land himself nor money to be able to buy the land. College does that to you. So instead, he ended up being employed as a school teacher in a one-room schoolhouse. Here he realized that he enjoyed and thoroughly loved the idea of teaching and of education. And so he decided that in his second year of being the teacher at this little schoolhouse, that he would go back to school and attend the University of Chicago in the studies of education and of the learning philosophies. After a year of teaching and of going to school, he decided he wanted to transfer to a bigger school and go full throttle, to which he went to University of Wisconsin and ended up getting his master's degree in the year of 1898. After 1898, he wanted to further pursue his education and went on to Cornell University in New York City, where he ended up getting his PhD in the year of 1900. There he studied under Edward Titchener, which helped him to recognize elements of psychology and of the learning system within people, and it greatly helped him to further his ideas and his own thoughts of how education should be based upon. After graduating with his PhD, he became an elementary school principal, to which he was principal for a little while and was able to become greater in his idea with education. And during this time that he was the elementary school principal, he married a Miss Florence Winger. After being the principal for a while, he ended up being the superintendent of schools all around, to which he was able to attend meetings of all sizes. And at one meeting, he specifically pushed for the idea of student teachers from colleges coming into elementaries and into other educational systems and getting themselves to teach students that were younger than them in schools. In that way, the students of the colleges could learn how to teach, learn if they really wanted to teach, and they can gain better aspects and respect for the teaching system and curriculum. And as well, the students who are being taught by these student teachers are also able to learn how to be taught by different people and to respect the opinions and the new ideas of others, especially of the rising generations. We see that today. Now we have the opportunity, as those of us pursuing the educational field, to go out and to be student teachers ourselves. And here I get to learn those lessons and to become a part of the society in that manner, and become greater and gain our own philosophies and ideas of how education should work in our own systems. Later, Bagley was given the opportunity to teach and be a professor at the University of Illinois in 1909. And there he was the professor and director of the School of Education. After a while, he was then provided the opportunity to teach and be a professor at Columbia University in New York City. in 1917. And there he was a professor at the Teachers College in New York City for 22 years before and until the end of his retirement. During the time that he was teaching and directing and being a superintendent as well as a professor, he published 9 books himself and assisted with many published works of colleagues and etc. And in the 1930s, which was about the last leg of his life as a teacher and as a professor, he founded the Essentialism theory. Essentialism is built upon the progressive philosophy with points of realism and idealism as well, basically trying to bring in the cultural ideas of fundamental knowledge and practical education. These were the most important things Bagley thought and felt that needed to be taught in the systems, and without these you can't really have anything. He felt that all of their classes and courses that did not revolve around these ideas and also around the basic courses were frivolous. The basic courses that he felt should be taught is that in the elementary that all classes should be based around language and mathematics, and that in the secondary education and in high school as well, that sciences, geography, history, and foreign language should be taught. We see that today, and we see how that has affected us in high schools. We see that the system includes all of these and are based around these and are needed of each student to be able to graduate. We are given the opportunity because of the essentialism theory to be more rounded people and to become better known of the world around us. We're given the ideas of cultural and societal traditions from around us, and we're taught these things. And we're also given the opportunity to understand and recognize respect for the teacher as the authority. The students are not to have their own say in the curriculum, but teachers are to set them, as Bagley believes. And morals and values were taught within the classroom to be able to set them up for the life around them. And this we see in today, and this we understand and learn of. And thank you.